Hey guys, I'm so sorry that it's been 7 days since I've been here. I didn't even realize it's been 7 days, so I promise I'm back, and we're just gonna jump right into it. Today, I'm making a cat sleeping bag for my cat. I've been learning to sew. When I started making this, it was originally going to be a bag, and I decided that it's going to be a cat bed halfway through because it was way too big to be a bag. A functional bag, at least. I used regular cotton quilting fabric and this blue polyester Sherpa because Morris loves Sherpa. You are going to need a meter of fabric in total, so either 2.5 meters of fabric, 4/4 meters, or 1 full meter of one kind of fabric, depending if you want all the sides to be the same, if you want it to be reversible, or if you want every side to look different. It can work either way. You can also just use regular fabric if your cat, I don't know, gets too hot and doesn't like Sherpa, but I feel like most cats like it. And when I cut it, I used the wrong tool, so don't do what I did. Don't use a tool without researching how to use it first. I feel like it turned out okay, but I don't know, I definitely wasn't using this rolling cutting tool properly because my edges were just not right. Make sure you use normal fabric scissors. Make sure you're cutting away from you and on your table or your workspace so that you cut straighter, because it will make your life much easier, unlike me who cuts super crooked all the time. Hi Pookies! Today we're gonna sew, and here we have some beautiful quilting fabric and some beautiful Sherpa cut. After cutting out all my fabric, it was time to iron it. I didn't even measure to iron, I just folded it over and eyeballed it. And I tried to make both squares as equal as possible. If again you want to make your life easier, I highly recommend measuring because it just makes life better. But I love to live life on the wild side, so I love doing things with no instructions and trial and error. The reason I'm doing it this way is I just wanted to sew all the pieces together, or at least in 2 parts, and then after I sewed it, I just wanted it to be done. I wanted to sew along my seams. I don't know, I don't even know how to explain what I wanted to do, but yeah.
The issue with these irons, the old irons that we had for a very long time. Yeah, they got some crusties in them. Yeah. But if you just steam them and
I wanted to make the inside lining first, which was the regular fabric, and then sew the outside fuzzy lining on top. So the way I did that was by straight stitching along my seams that I ironed previously, and then zigzag stitching the Sherpa on top. And you are going to see in great detail how I do that. I'm just finishing ironing. Also only ironed the fabric, I think it is. I don't know what kind of fabric it is, but it's non-stretch fabric. Once you finish ironing your fabric, you can move on to sewing because you do not want to iron the Sherpa. It's polyester. It will melt. I think it's just I want someone else to see the shots because some of the shots I take are fucking dookie. Like some of them are unusable. I think about 45% of the stuff I film is wasted because I film it like dookie. They should have gone with authentically racial species and gotten a cat.
Mars would have been perfect.
Literally, what the hell? Okay, one of them is too long. So
one of these things is not like the other.
I'm gonna literally, so I'm gonna like double fold this guy.
The double fold.
The double fold, if you will. I get started on my sewing I did it in layers, so I did the inside layer first and then I went over for the Sherpa afterwards. So just with a normal straight stitch, I sewed 3 sides of 2 of the squares together, and I sewed them, you know, nice side facing each other so that I can flip it inside out and it will be perfect. When you sew your Sherpa side or whatever side you're using onto this, I basically laid my Sherpa over the inside of the sleeping bag as if it was inside out. So like when you look at it, it's gonna be nice fabric facing you and the Sherpa around it, and I sewed over that so that once it's off the sewing machine, it's good to go. I left a little bit of a seam allowance at the top of the Sherpa so that at the end I would roll it over and I would stitch that as well. I know I didn't explain in the video, but I have too much footage to fit it all in one video, so there's going to be a part 2. I already explained how I did the Sherpa portion, but it doesn't even make that much sense, so I'm going to show you a play-by-play in my next vlog. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I love and appreciate you so much. I'm gonna be posting tomorrow, and I'm gonna try my best to post more consistently. But if I don't be surprised, because I'm not. Love you.